Welcome everybody to the James A. Banks Senior Exposition Building, where in today's matchup is between the Lewiston Blue Devils and the Portland Bulldogs. Coming into this season, this is the first game. Last year, Lewiston had an 8-11 record, losing in the quarterfinals to Hamden Academy 40-20. This is a short bench compared to last year. Lewiston did win the matchup here at the Expo last year against Portland, but they've lost some key players from their last year's team, and so we'll see if their younger players can step up. Their starting five is number 1, a junior, Coral Morin, and number 11, a freshman, Ella Bowden, number 14, a junior, Natalie Bowden, number 22, a junior, Skylar Gaudet, and number 25, a junior, Gabby Roman. And so we'll see what they can do compared to last year. But on the other side of the court, you have the Portland Bulldogs coming off of a pretty disappointing season. They were 4-15, losing in the quarterfinals, but they lost to the eventual state champions Chevrolet. So there's nothing you can do when you play against a team like that. But they're hoping to play defense and get out in transition this season with their mostly upperclassmen starting lineup, which consists of a senior, number 1, Annie Posey, number 2, a senior, Eliza Stein, a number 5, a sophomore, Blaira Yugu, number 10, a junior, Ainsley McCrum, and number 13, a junior, Hannah Hawks. And so both of these teams are going to look to improve on what they did well last season, and it's the whole next man up mentality, because in high school and in college, you lose players after 4 years. And so you got to have the next generation of players step up, and we'll see who comes out on top between Lewiston and the Portland Bulldogs.
Good evening. On behalf of the administration, faculty, staff, and students, we welcome you to Portland High School in the historic Portland Exposition Building for today's game between the visiting Blue Devils from Lewiston High School and our own Portland High School Bulldogs. We would like to thank tonight's officials. Without them, there would be no game tonight. Mr. Dave Barang and Mr. Nicholas Hildings. Portland High School's athletic trainer caring for the athletes today is Mr. Ryan Lucas. And now for the starting lineups. First, for tonight's visitors, Lewiston High School starting at guard, number 1, Coral Morin. At the other guard, number 11, Ella Bowden. Starting at guard also, number 22, Skylar Gaudet. At forward, number 14, Natalie Bowden. And the starting center is 25, Gabby Roman. Head coach is Greg Gibson, assisted by Josh Morin. And now here are the lineups for the Portland Bulldogs. Starting at guard, number 5, Valeria Yugu. At the other guard is number 2, Eliza Stein. Starting at forward, number 13, Hannah Hawks. The other starting forward is number 1, Annie Posey. And the starting at center tonight for the Bulldogs, number 10, Ainsley McCrum. The head coach of the Portland is Abby Hassan, assisted by Ava Crana and Megan Doucette. Would you now please rise, remove your hats, focus your attention to the American flag as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem.
Here we go for the tip-off. It's between Ainsley McCrum and Natalie Bowden. And it's going to be taken by Ella Bowden.
Boy, that was a quick move, too. The Poland player went for the ball.
Natalie Bowden misses it. It's missed again by Bowden. Brought up by Yugu. It's Stein with the three. It rolls out. It's rebounded by Roman. Brought up by Natalie. It's Morin with the shot. It's rebounded by Yugu. Both teams trying to find a rhythm in the first game of the season. It's back out to Yugu. Yugu drives in, and it's knocked out of bounds on Portland, so it's going to be Lewiston ball.
Yeah, a lot of fast action here. Nothing dropping in the hoops yet, but I'm sure once that happens, the points will come quickly. But as you said, it's the first game of the season.
Morin with the long three. It's rebounded by McCrum. Yugu brings it up.
Yeah, nice rebound there in and amongst all the Lewiston players. Tip ball.
And it's taken away by Morin. Morin with the fast break. And it's off the fingertips of Ella Bowden. So it'll be Portland ball.
6:14 left to go in the first quarter. No score.
Stein with the three. It's off the front of the rim. It's Lewiston ball. Natalie Bowden to Morin. And it's three. So Lewiston opens up the scoring with a three by Coral Morin. McCrum out to Posey, and it rolls out. It was rebounded by Gaudette.
Portland taking some good open shots, just nothing's falling.
Bowden will get fouled by Posey.
First foul of the game, number 1, Katie Posey.
Bowden will get the quick inbound and get the mid-range.
Boy, what a beautiful shot. Grab the ball, throw it up, nothing but net.
With just over 5 minutes to go, it's 5-0 Lewiston. It's going to be off of Lewiston, out of bounds. It's going to be a mid-range by McCrum.
Yeah, that was a great answer for the Lewiston basket. Same type of play. Inbound, throw it up, nothing but net.
Bowden, and it rolls out, rebounded by Yugu. Yugu quickly taking it up the court, and is going to get fouled by Coral Morin.
Well, you know, that was a nice play, a quick play up there to try to beat the defense, and she's going to get at the line for 2 shots.
First one rolls out.
Lucy Tidd, number 21, in for Portland.
And the second one's good. So it makes it 5-3 Lewiston. Morin will bring the ball up. Bowden, and it's blocked. It was blocked by Lucy Tidd,
who just came into the game.
And a nice dive by Yugu, but the ref said it wasn't touched going into the backcourt.
Oh, yeah. Backcourt violation.
So this remains a 3 by Morin.
Whoa.
And so Coral Morin now has 6 points so far. It's 8-3. It's going to be Tidd with the 3, and it's an answer.
All right, well, now we got some baskets dropping.
Natalie Bowden will step back, and it rolls out, rebounded by Yugu. Brown will back up to Stein, to Yugu, to McCrum, to Tidd. Tidd for the 3. It rolls out. Brown with the rebound, lays it in, and it's...
That was beautiful.
So it's a tie ball game with 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. Bowden back rims the 3. McCrum will get around the 2 defenders, and it's rolls out. It's up to Morin, to Natalie Bowden. And it's a long 3, and that was blocked by Yugu. Stein will get it to Yugu. Stein will get the loose ball, and Portland has their first lead.
With a little over 2 minutes left to go in the first quarter.
And it's a basket by Gabby Roman.
So it's 10-10 now with 2 minutes left to go in the first quarter. Boy, the end-to-end action here is pretty fast.
Stein with the 3. It rolls out. It's rebounded by Roman. It's up to Ella Bowden. Morin will drive baseline and steps out of bounds.
Great defense without fouling. caused the Lewiston player to step out of bounds. You know, when you can do that and not get a blocking foul called on you, that's pretty good. So,
and we're going to have a timeout. We're going to have a timeout for Portland. It's a 30-second timeout.
yeah, I mean, we're seeing some really good fast action. This quarter is moving along, and it's good to be back at it, Seth, doing basketball again.
And I did read an article that said that the fast-paced game is starting to get implemented in high school basketball, with all 5 players being able to carry the ball. It's that saying, positionless basketball.
Yeah, and at this level, to have, you know, players that can shoot
And
is a good thing.
it's a missed 3 by Annie Posey. It's going to be a jump ball with the possession arrow going to Portland.
Nice play right there by the Portland player.
It's going to McCrum to Yugu for 3. It rolls out. It was rebounded by Gaudette. Natalie Bowden will bring it up. Bowden with the crossover, lays it up, and it hits the rim and out. And a dive by Kira Brown. And it's, I think it was out of bounds.
I think
No,
maybe
it
they
was-
called it a jump in the possession arrow.
It was
to
a jump
Lewiston.
ball, yes. So under a minute to go in the first quarter. And it's going to be another jump ball, which is in the possession of Portland. So 3 quick jump balls.
Yeah, and what's good is, you know, none of those have been called fouls. They're legitimate jump balls. Sometimes there's a holding call in there, but the refs are calling it strictly jump ball.
And it's going to be stolen by Morin. Morin will get down and misses the layup. Morin will drive baseline, pass it to Bowden, and it rolls out on the long 2. It was rebounded by Morales, and she'll get fouled.
Yeah.
See what number that was on.
Yeah, and you can hear the Lewiston coach saying there's no reason to foul on that. Just get back and play some defense.
So 10 seconds to go. It was a foul on Sky Daniels, which is only the 2nd team foul for Lewiston. Morin will disrupt the pass, and the time will run out. And so after 1 complete quarter, it's all tied up at 10 between the Lewiston Blue Devils and the Portland Bulldogs. And we're back for the start of the second quarter. Lewiston starting off with the ball. It's in the paint, and it's a travel by Holloman.
Yeah, I would have to say that, you know, you can practice all you want, but once you get into a game situation, everything changes. And so something as simple as a travel is going to happen when someone's playing defense in front of you.
It was stolen by Daniels. Portland not allowing Lewiston to get out of their own half. It's a timeout for Lewiston. It's a 30-second timeout with 7 minutes and 27 seconds left to go. It's tied 10-10. And we're back. Lewiston having to call a timeout with Portland's defense playing full court. Bowden will drive in, protect the ball, and lay it in.
Beautiful layup. And you're right, the protection of the ball, Portland did not stand a chance at all stealing it.
So Natalie Bowden up to 4 points in this game. It's taken away on a high pass. Morin will slow down. It's a cross-court pass to Ella Bowden, and she'll get fouled, and it's going to be a shooting foul, so Ella Bowden will go to the line for 2. It was a foul on Ainsley McCrum. That's her first, team second. It's back rimmed on the first one. And it back rims on the second one, so it remains a 2-point lead for Lewiston. It's pass to Yugu. Yugu, Posey will save it from going out of bounds. Tidd will hit the rim on the 3. Yugu can't hit. And it's going to be Ainsley McCrum with another foul, so that's her second. That's a team's third. So Ainsley McCrum having to come out, where in high school you only get 5 fouls. Brown cutting off the passing lane, but can't keep it. Couldn't keep it in.
That was great defense. It looked like it was heading towards an easy layup, so.
And it's a carry on Natalie Bowden. And you, especially this year in the NBA, you've seen a lot more of those calls. Stein with the long 3 is rebounded by Gabby Roman, and it's a foul on Portland.
Yeah,
it's on Annie Posey.
Fouls are starting to come now.
That's her second. Morin will pass it out to Bowden, and that's in.
Ooh, beautiful jump shot there.
So Natalie Bowden up to 7 points. Brown will get fouled by Natalie Bowden. That's her first.
So Portland with a chance to chip away at the lead.
And Kara Brown gets the first point for Portland in this quarter. And it's front rimmed, rebounded by Roman. And it rolls out and punched out of bounds by Lewiston.
So with 5 minutes left to go in the first half, it's Lewiston 15, Portland 11.
Posey to Yugu. Yugu will put it up. Hits off the backboard and out. Rebounded by Roman. Bowden with a long three and back rims. Rebounded by Yugu.
That's it. Slow it down. Set up your offense.
Posey with the three. It was... And it's a timeout for Lewiston. So Lewiston's now had to use another timeout because of possession in their own half.
Yeah, I mean, that's a necessary timeout because possession arrow was to Portland if they were to call a jump ball. So, you know, little strategy going on here. We got ourselves a good game. Not a high-scoring game, but some real good defense. And I'll tell you, they're not afraid to throw up those three-pointers.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things where three-pointers is a rhythm shot. Ella Bowden will drive in, and it's good. So Ella Bowden getting her first basket of this game. Tid with a three. It's back rimmed, rebounded by Gaudette. Natalie Bowden will drive in, pass out to Ella Bowden. And Yugu reading the pass, but can't catch it cleanly.
Yeah, that was a good read. I mean, when you're throwing it all the way to the other side of the court, you got to get it to the other side quicker than that.
And it's a travel on Yugu. Bowden with the three, and that's good.
Oh, man. What a beautiful shot. Well, and as we know, watching they're playing here on the Maine Celtics basketball court.
As there's a travel by Morales.
And as we know, watching the actual Boston Celtics, speaking of three-pointers, we were watching the other night, and what happened with Jason Tatum and his three-pointers? He was the youngest NBA player to reach 900 three-pointers in a career, the quickest and the youngest. So, and you'd think three-pointers have been around for a long time.
2.5 minutes to go. It's 22-11 Lewiston. Posey for three. It's rebounded by Gaudette.
Yeah, Lewiston leading 20-11 with 2:15 left to go in the first half.
Morin with a NBA range three. And it's a foul. No.
And you mentioned the NBA three-point line, and I could hear the Lewiston coach going, that's way too far out there. It's way beyond the NBA three-point line. So
Yugu will drive in, and it's knocked out of bounds by Lewiston. Maybe it was... No, it's...
They changed it. Yeah, the Lewiston coach was lobbying for that.
Yeah, it was Eliza Stein who came in and knocked it out of bounds. And it's a foul on Portland. It was on Valeria Yugu. Bowden with the long three. It back rims. Yugu with the rebound.
Yeah, with a minute and a half left to go, Portland really needs to drop some baskets here.
Stein with the three. It's short. Rebounded by Gaudette. And Gaudette steps out of bounds to give Portland the ball back.
Yeah, great defense there. No foul. Two Portland players keeping their hands up and distance. And the Lewiston player stepped on the line.
Yugu with a quick shot. It's over the basket. Ella Bowden to Morin. It's out. Rebounded by McCrum. Yugu will bring it up. Floats it up. And it was rebounded by Holloman. It's a three that's rebounded by Yugu. Yugu will hit it too hard off the backboard.
Yeah, nothing is dropping for Portland here. It's not for lack of trying. It's just it's not bouncing in.
And Lewiston looking to hold the ball for the last shot. Bowden will shoot it up. McCrum gets the rebound, but the horn sounds. And so the scoreline is now 22-11. And Lewiston winning the second quarter 10-1.
Yeah, that was a tough second quarter for Portland. They couldn't get anything to drop. You know, and they got a bunch of fouls. And you could definitely hear both coaches coaching up their teams. And so we'll see after they come out of the locker room what they come up with, any changes. And we'll see.
And so the scoring for Lewiston, Coral Morin has 6. Ella Bowden has 2. Natalie Bowden has 10. And Gabby Roman has 2. And then for Portland, Eliza Stein has 2. Valeria Yugu has 1. Ainsley McCrum has 2. Lucy Tidd has 3. And Kiara Brown has 3.
Yeah, I mean, the scoring is spread out on the Portland side pretty good. It's just, you know, there's not enough of it. And so, you know, you mentioned that 4 players for Lewiston have all their points. And Bowden has 10. I know that there's 2 sisters, so which...
It's Natalie Bowden.
Natalie Bowden has 10. And, you know, so we can see, you know, where the scoring's coming from Lewiston. So Portland, knowing that, will have to maybe change up their defense. But, yeah, the Portland, the ball just would not drop.
Yeah, I mean, that's one of those things where three-pointers, it's either in or it's not. There's really nothing tactically you can do.
Yeah, and I'll tell you, both sides, they were really throwing up the three-pointers. And we're talking on the NBA line three-pointers. And so we'll see.
And so after the first half, it's Lewiston 20, Portland 11, and we'll be back for second half action. And we're back for the start of the third quarter. Portland starting off with the ball.
We'll see what they come up with because they have some work ahead of them.
Yugu, Posey with the rebound and puts it in.
Yeah, there you go. Nice to see it drop.
So Posey gets her first basket. It's to Ella Bowden. Morin with the three. It's front rimmed, rebounded by Stein. Stein will step up to the three-point line, and it's in. And that's something that Lewiston does not want to see.
That brings Portland back to just 4 down.
Bowden with the three, it rims out. McCrum with the rebound, getting it to Yugu. Yugu will bring it up. And get fouled with the basket.
Wow. What a shot. Beautiful bank shot right in.
And the three-point play is good. Yugu up to 4 points now.
Portland with a quick 8 points right out of the gate here to start this second half. Only down by 1 now.
And this is the way Portland wants to play. Getting stops on the defensive end and getting in transition. It's going to be a travel on Natalie Bowden.
Well, and now Portland with a chance to take the lead with 6.5 minutes left to go in the third quarter. It's been all Portland.
It's Morin tracking back to get the steal.
Yeah, player came right behind the Portland player and stole it.
Morin will drive in, bank it off the backboard.
Beautiful
and
shot.
Lewiston getting their first points of the game, ending Portland's 8-0 run. Posey bringing it back to Stein. Stein with the three. It's rolls out and it's off of Portland. So it's 22-19 Lewiston with 5:45 left to go in the third quarter. Morin will drive in, and it banks high off the glass and in.
Yeah, she just followed the Portland defense underneath the basket, came up behind and laid it right in.
McCrum will get the rebound and put it back in off the miss.
Yep, that's good. Staying with it right there on the rebound side.
So McCrum up to 4 points. Bowden will shoot over the top of the defender. It's rebounded by Yugu. And it's a missed three-pointer, and it's going to be a jump ball. It's going to be possession arrow Lewiston. Morin will pass it to Ella. It's missed. Tid with the rebound. Yugu will pass it into the corner. Brown. And Morin will tip it out of bounds.
Yeah, that was great anticipation. Yeah, those passes need to be just a little bit quicker.
McCrum back to Tid. Yugu will get fouled, and it was a shooting foul. It's on Coral Morin. That's her second. It rims out on the first one. And it rims out on the second one. Brown with the rebound. Yugu calling a play. Brown will drive in. It's too hard off the backboard. Ella running up the court, slowing down. Eventually gets to Natalie. Natalie will drive in. And bodies in the paint for Portland, knock it out of bounds.
Yeah, everybody reaching for the ball. Nobody came up with it. Goes out of bounds.
Bowden shoots it quickly off the inbound. It was rebounded by Holloman. And it's another timeout for Lewiston.
Yeah, they've been calling a lot of timeouts, as was in the first half. A lot of timeouts trying to keep possession.
It's a full timeout, and so we'll take a timeout with 3 minutes and 20 seconds left to go in the third quarter. It's 24-21 Lewiston over Portland. And we're back. It's a three for Ella. Morin comes in and swats it out of bounds.
Just out of nowhere. Unfortunately, couldn't get the rebound. And I think if she had gotten the rebound, she may have been able to lay the ball up. No one expected her to be there.
Ella diving on the floor. And
let's see.
It's out of bounds on Lewiston. And Tid to Yugu, and it's a travel. So it remains a 3-point game.
Well, I mean, you know, they've shaved 6 points off the lead from half. They just haven't been able to close it.
Ella drives in too hard off the backboard. McCrum getting the rebound. Tid will cross over. It's rolls out. McCrum will eventually gets to Yugu.
Nice rebound. Kept control of the ball.
It's a 3 by Tid. It's rebounded by McCrum. And it's going to be off of Daniels, out of bounds, so will remain Portland ball. Yugu will stop, and it's good.
Yeah, so beautiful jumper.
Yugu up to 6 points.
Found the open spot to take that shot. That was beautiful.
Morin will have a crossover, and it was blocked by Yugu.
Well, Portland within 1 again.
Bowden will put it up. It rolls out. Holloman will hit it out of bounds, so it'll be a Portland possession. Yugu bringing it up the floor. It's a 3 by Morales, and it rolls in.
Wow.
So Portland regaining the lead.
It's been a long time since they've had the lead, but
it's a 3 by
ooh.
Ella Bowden, giving Lewiston the lead back with under a minute to go. Tid with a 3, and it banks in.
Okay. Threes don't go in for so long. Now they're dropping.
And it's a travel on Natalie Bowden.
Yeah, just a little bit of a hop there.
And if the referees will call that every time if they see that pivot foot move before you dribble the ball. And it's a travel on Emma Shaw.
Well, pulling up by 2 with 16 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Let's see if they can play some good defense, maybe steal the ball and add a couple points.
It's Gaudette getting it to Ella. McCrum trying to steal the ball. It's going to be a 2-point basket by Natalie Bowden. And the horn will sound. And after a fast-paced end to the third quarter, it's all tied up at 29 between Lewiston and Portland heading into the fourth quarter. And we're back. Portland with the possession. Stein thought about the 3. It's Brown. Yugu. Posey. It's a 3 by Stein, and it's in. So Stein up to 8 points. Portland with a 3-point lead. It's Bowden with the 3. It's McCrum with the rebound.
Nice dominant rebound there.
Yugu slowing things down. And toe was on the line for McCrum, so it's Lewiston ball.
Yeah, that was a tough one. The ball was going wide and couldn't really, you had to shuffle your feet because if she would have just reached for it, it definitely would have went out of bounds.
It's Natalie Bowden driving in. Brown with the rebound. Passing it back to Yugu.
Yeah, you're right, Seth. They are definitely slowing the ball coming up the court.
Stein saves it from being a backcourt violation. McCrum puts it up. Natalie Bowden taking a risk, trying to steal the ball. McCrum up to 6 points now. Morin drives baseline, and it's stolen by Stein.
Well, I'll tell you, however this game comes out, Portland's second half has been a lot better than their first.
Brown, and it's blocked by Morin.
Wow.
Yeah, Portland, after losing the second quarter 10-1, won the third quarter 18-9, and are currently up 5-0. Make it 7-0 on the teardrop.
Wow. What a beautiful floater. And
it's a delay of game on Valeria Yugu. And Coach Hassan telling her team that when that ball goes through the net, you can't touch the ball. Foul is on Stein. Ella Bowden to Morin.
yeah,
Morin drives baseline.
yeah, you can definitely see the defense for Portland when they're in the lead and what they're doing with the defense. They're playing a lot more stifling with the lead than when they were behind.
Stein for three. It rolls out. Morin will knock it out of bounds with 4 minutes and 50 seconds left to go in this game. Portland up 36-29 over Lewiston.
Yeah, I mean, they were at half, they only had 11 points, right?
Yes.
And so
It's a three, front rimmed, and it's a foul on Annie Posey. That's her third.
yeah, that was not a smart foul. Going over the back, there was not a chance to get the ball at all. And as you said, Seth, there's only 5 fouls allowed in high school ball. And, you know, there's still quite a bit of time to go, and you run the risk of fouling out.
Morin will pass it all the way to Ella. Stein almost stealing it. Ella to Natalie. And it's rebounded by Stein. And it's going to be a full timeout for Portland.
Yeah.
And I mean, the last couple possessions have been pretty shaky compared to the last couple of possessions.
And I think it's a perfect time to call a timeout with 4 minutes left to go in this game. You got a 7-point lead, and as you said, it's gotten a little bit away from Portland that they really need to just take a deep breath and refocus. They have this game. They just need to control the clock, get some good shots. That defense is definitely ramped up in the second half.
Yeah, I mean, they've held Lewiston to 9 points. And all those 9 points came in the third quarter. So halfway through the fourth, Lewiston has 0 baskets.
I mean, it's really amazing the turn of events between the two halves. I mean, they've only scored 9 points in the whole second half so far.
We still have 4 minutes to go. McCrum will get it to Brown, and it rolls out. Brown will be going to the line for 2. It was a foul on Carol Morin.
And that was a good play call. I'm sure that's what they talked about. Get the ball underneath, couple of passes, and the only thing is the ball just didn't drop.
Brown hitting her first. And Brown up to 5 points. Morin with the long 3 is good.
Boy, did Lewiston need that.
Morin now up to 13 points. Leading Lewiston. Brown, and it rolls out. It was blocked. Posey with the rebound. Posey with the 3. It's good.
You know, there was so much hustle underneath the basket for Portland to keep control of that ball and then to get 3.
It was a 3 by Tardif Mockler. Natalie Bowden with her 3rd.
You know, it takes hustle like that to keep control of the ball that will help you in the long run. They got 3 points out of it by not giving up.
Under 3 minutes to go. Portland leading by 8 points. It's 40-32. It was almost taken away by Lewiston. Tidd will put up a 3. It hits off the backboard. Morin with the rebound. It's going to be a jump ball. It's going to be in the possession of Lewiston. Morin drives in and can't put it in. Rebounded by McCrum. Portland wanting to chew up some of this clock. And it's a foul from behind on Eliza Stein. That was on Ella Bowden.
And, you know, it's not bad if you get sink those free throws to live at the free throw line towards the end of a game.
And it rolls in, the second one.
And the first double-digit lead for Portland.
Stein up to 10 points. 2 minutes to go in this game.
Portland leading 42-32. And the defense is showing up here for Portland.
And it's going to be a blocking foul on Hugo. It was a hard foul with Natalie Bowden driving into the paint.
Yeah. If Yugu had just kept her body a little bit more square, it could have been a charge.
And it's going to be Portland possession.
You know, and those are things that you learn as you play to square up, and you'll get the charge. If you're sideways any little bit, they'll give you the block.
And Portland able to get it over. Posey rolls out. It was rebounded by Ella Bowden. Ella getting it to Morin. Tidd trying to steal the pass.
And they got to shoot it.
Natalie Bowden will put it up, getting fouled. And that was on Annie Posey. That's her fourth.
Yeah. And, you know, you can hear the Lewiston coach all the way up here agreeing with my statement. You need to throw the ball up. You don't have a lot of time. But he said it a little bit more coachy. He said, we don't have a lot of time for that. Moving the ball around.
So Bowden getting one free throw as McCrum with the rebound on the second one. It was knocked out of bounds by Morin. And it's going to be a 30-second timeout for Portland with 1 minute and 5 seconds to go in this game. Portland up 42-33.
Yeah, whatever Coach Hassan drew up at halftime has definitely worked. I think she probably calmed her players down. First game, take a deep breath. We can do this. The passing's been really good. Their defense has really stepped up, and their hustle to keep control of the ball has been exceptional.
It's inbound to Stein. Morin will tip it. Yugu will get it to McCrum, to Tidd, to Stein. And it's going to be out of bounds on Portland.
Well, I guess at this point, the worst that happened was no points, but the best thing that happened was about 25 seconds ran off the clock.
Morin drives in, and it's out of bounds on Portland.
You know, with 41 seconds left to go. And when you get down here and you waste 20 seconds, that's a lot of time.
It's a three by Natalie. It's no good.
And no one's shooting.
It's a long two by Skylar Gaudette. It's her first points of the game. And it's going to be a timeout for Lewiston. It's a full timeout, and so with 26 seconds left to go in the game, it's Portland 42, Lewiston 35. And we're back. Lewiston playing full court defense. And quick passing to Posey. And Annie Posey up to 7 now. It's all the way to Morin. Morin with a 3. It's over the basket. McCrum with the rebound. And Portland will let the clock run out. And they open the season with a win. Final score is 44-35. And what a difference defensively compared to last year.
Yeah.
I mean,
gosh.
Portland opened up against Lewiston last year and gave up 55 points. They scored the same amount, 44, but this year they only allowed 35, which is 20-point difference.
Yeah, what a great game. It was tale of two halves, and pretty amazing. Portland came out, and they took care of business.
And Portland didn't get a win until their 5th game of the season, so they're on the right track for this season.
Yeah, you could definitely see the play. Took a little while for it to click, but the play really started rolling. And I have to say that the crosstown rival, Daring Rams, a bunch of the Daring Rams girls basketball team was here to watch this game. They all know each other, so I'm sure they were here at least for this game to support them. When they play each other, it's a different story. But really good to see some Daring players here to watch the game.
And so, final score tally, Coral Morin and Natalie Bowden both scoring 13. Ella Bowden getting 5. Skylar Gaudette with 2. And Gabby Roman with 2. And for Portland, Annie Posey had 7. Eliza Stein had 10. Willa Morales had 3. As I tally these score, Valeria Yugu had 8. Ainsley McCrum had 6. Lucy Tidd had 6. And Kiara Brown had 5. And so that's the scoring for Portland.
Which is pretty amazing. We see a very balanced scoring offense with the players. It seems like, so many players with 5 or more points, and that's really, really good going forward. And as you spoke about at the beginning of the game, you spoke about the fact of teams, you read an article, teams going and trying to play more fast action and have more scoring, more players scoring. And as we see, that happened with Portland tonight.
And it was definitely a tale of two halves for Portland. Portland losing the first half 20-11, but winning the second half 34-15. And that's the scoreline, which is 44-35.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing.
And so Portland starting off on the right foot, starting at 1-0. Lewiston will start out at 0-1. And we'll see what this Portland Bulldogs team can do this year. A lot of expectations after winning the first game. But like I said, after this one, Portland wins 44-35 over Lewiston, saying so long. This has been a production of WPPS TV3 Portland Public Schools, saying good night.
Thank you very much for watching, and we will try to bring as many games as we can to you this season.